The internet switch up problem.
As a content creator, there's a couple of things you have to accept off the bat with
Like what?
objections. For anyone watching me aspiring to be one, go ahead and write this down. Class is in session. Starting off with nothing and having people comment you fell off even though you literally just started. Having people
Did I fall off? I don't know. This video is probably not gonna get a view in about by 0.08000 seconds, bro. So I don't know. I think I might have.
having people find old photos of you that you didn't even have yourself. I still don't know who found this photo of me, but who
Oh my goodness. Yo, Tommy, you look like the black version of the kid from Up. Did y'all even like successfully even sell cookies? We know where all them cookies went. I could just sense the heavy breathe. Man, would you like an extra pack of fresh chocolate chip cookies? Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, bro, burn this photo.
whoever did. You. And one day having the chance of waking up and going from the most beloved person in the world to people saying you're the worst person to ever make content on the planet. So yeah, today we're talking about a problem on the internet that I've been seeing grow every single year, which is what we call switching up. On Urban Dictionary, it's defined as when a person suddenly changes their behavior towards you for the worst, but it can also go the other way and happens too. Usually though, it tends to be someone's built up in a positive light, then gets everything torn down. And the person doesn't have to necessarily do anything cancelable. Nowadays, what tends to happen is a couple of people will make some TikToks or have some viral tweets, and people's minds change in a snap. And
Yes, people don't have their own opinions anymore. They want the internet to help them think. One thing about the internet, bro, I still blame this on Elon Musk. When he gave people money on Twitter for engagement farming, a lot of people had the most god-awful takes. They would rage bait, they would say the most terrible things just to gain more money. And then that's when people just started saying like just stupid shit. It became popular to just hate on people, bro.
example of someone I can think off the top of my head that it's happening to right now is Kai Cenat. Kai's a creator that people on the internet ever since he blew up either loved or hated. Like, you go on Twitter and every day they're having a divisive debate about something he did on stream. It's to the point where people are making memes saying he was sent by the CIA. There was an argument
Nah, Kai's not a CIA. Rakai, maybe? Kai, not really.
on Twitter like a year ago over a picture he took with Northwest at her birthday party. For context, this is the picture that started a wild debate. He was invited to her birthday party with all her friends there and their parents because she said he's her favorite streamer. And somebody decided to tweet, so this not weird to y'all, which got
This got 196k likes, by the way. Kai Cenat, the streamer with absolutely zero allegations tied to children. The man who has shown time and time again that he's into women his own age. Shows up to a friend's daughter's birthday and he's getting pet allegations. That's the problem with Twitter. To some degree, this is why men will never be elementary school teachers. They will never be middle school teachers. That's why that role is always going to predominantly be taken by female teachers. Because everyone assumes that a man next to a woman that's underage is like, they're automatically like, oh my goodness, you're a weirdo. What are you doing next to a girl? Y'all over sexualize every interaction. It's weird.
over 200k likes in a day and 37 million views. Then people started debating if it was weird or not. They might be right. Maybe he is an agent sent from the CIA, because why the was this even a conversation? She wasn't rage baiting or anything. She was 100% serious. I think it's more weird that she thought it was some type of sexual thing. It shows what kind of weird mind she has. Recently on TikTok, people have been hating on Kai for a couple of reasons. One of them is saying he fakes his reactions and doesn't genuinely do them. And they're pulling up clips of him reacting to things where they think he's faking it.
Yo, I'm gonna be in shape by December.
Laugh in 3, 2, 1 ass streamer. Chain laughter is a real thing though. Y'all ever laugh just because someone's laugh is funny? I'm not saying that's what happened in this case, but we're not gonna dismiss it like that's not a real thing. Kai didn't unlock that DLC yet. You know, he still has all his bronze badges, 68 overall. He's slowly progressing, bro. But now that he has the laughing DLC attachment, he should be great, bro. Why are people acting like this type of shit is not needed to make a stream entertaining? Now, granted, I know some people like the naturalness of things. All these streamers, they'll do whatever makes them popular. So, of course, if people like this type of reactions or like this type of energy, then that's what the nigga gonna give. No one wants to see Kai being normal.
Like, there's so many of these clips being posted, I've never seen some like this. And what I think is happening right now to Kai is the switch up. There was always people that didn't like Kai on the internet, but now everyone's coming out the woodworks to say they don't. A couple people made some vids saying he's faking reactions, and now everyone is saying it. Even though these reactions have been out for years, just because of those TikToks, every reaction he's ever done is getting dug up. My whole take on the faking reactions thing is some of the clips do look pretty crazy. Like, it definitely looks like he was—
Bro, I wish I had the ability to fake a laugh, bro. No, low-key, I gotta practice it, bro. I think that's pretty good, right?
was amping it up for stream or the clip. But to me, that's really it. Like, the way people are talking on TikTok, you would think his whole lifestyle was completely fake and a facade and he had a humanity stylist. Finally, the downfall of Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, mass unfollowing suit.
You either live long enough to be the hero or see yourself live long enough to be the villain. What people like better than to come up is a downfall. Let's be real. That's just how society works.
All he does is shout. And I know some people are gonna say to me, huh, Tommy, you're clearly sucking up to him just to get into Streamer University. And you'd be—
You're right.
Cenat.
Yo, I'm helping your PR right now. I'm trying to convince everybody, yo, let me and Tommy in this shit, bro.
Please save me. My whole family's starving. My mom is kind of homeless. I need to get in. Nah, but on the real, I gain no benefits from saying that. Like, I don't need anything from Kai Cenat. And I'm not saying he's the most perfect human being and doesn't deserve any criticism. You got people just saying it as a joke, but then you deadass got who think he's like the worst person in the world all of a sudden. The main reasons these switch-ups annoy me is because people will swear they always hated the person and they were always waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
They always have the, man, I've been stopped watching Kai for real. I always knew he was annoying. Y'all just found that out. Meanwhile, that person was watching his stream like a couple of days ago. And whenever a switch-up happens, like clockwork, they do this for everyone getting hate. And I know that—
Yeah, what happened to just saying, yo, bro, I grew out of it. That's not my type of humor no more. What happened to that? Why do y'all have to go out your way and just start shitting on him? Yo, just because you don't like him anymore, bro, just keep it pushing.
this because
I've had this before.
all it takes is like 1 or 2 comments hating to gain some traction, then everyone's replying all of a sudden like they're a genie saying they always knew it. And people are already starting to switch up back to liking him. Because ever since his Streamer University applications came out, people have been basically begging to get in. I guarantee some of the people commenting that they were preying on his downfall probably applied for that. Like, I've never seen a switch up from love to hate to love so fast in my life. It only took a couple of days. There's a girl that literally cried just applying for it.
God is so good. I just finished my application for Streamer University.
If my girl did this, on God, your ass is getting left. Not only are you gonna get rejected from your application, this whole relationship gonna get rejected. We're not together no more. To some degree, I feel terrible though, bro, because we're in a society, bro, where people are crying over submitting an application. That's how bad people want this.
And even if I don't get in, y'all, I'm just so happy.
You know what? I think that's enough of the CIA today. Let's move on to the next one. Another person that was a victim of the internet switching up is Pat God. If you don't know Pat God, he's basically this guy.
I didn't switch up on Pat God. I just never found him funny. To me, the reason why I'm agreeing on people saying he's not funny is because that was always my take. If you liked him before and now you're hating on him, bro, just say you just don't find it funny anymore. There's no reason to have a hate campaign on him if you loved him before. I just didn't find him funny.
Who goes in Discords and trolls annoying people. Then he quote unquote, holy f, the history books are gonna skip our generation. Packs them. Basically roast them, talking like Eminem and Rap God until they can't say anything. And I never really watched him, but apparently a lot of people used to like him. He does have over 5 million subs. But now they're clowning him and saying, no way we used to watch this.
I gotta figure out where I'm gonna make my living.
It just shows me how fast the internet can change their opinions on someone. What I think is happening with him is a lot of his fan base is just growing older. Looking back at his videos as cringe. Because I was already a grown ass when he was blowing up and I never sat down to watch one of his videos. Or people just got tired of the gimmick. I mean, it's not like he could just do it for a lifetime. I'm imagining him at 40 years old trying to do this and getting laughed at by people online saying he's way too old. Because of this switch up though, I wouldn't be surprised if his views started to slowly drop and drop. Another crazy thing to me I haven't seen someone talk about as of yet is the clip pages and how some of them get paid to literally spread fake news. I'm sure most of y'all know, but anytime you see a streamer clip or just just a content creator clip, it's usually by Clip Page, which is just accounts run by people who post streamer or content creator clips about things they did. And when you're looking at one of those clips, have you ever seen a steak logo or another gambling company logo? The reason why allegedly, and yes, I'm saying allegedly because steak is a multi-billion-dollar.
They pay them. And also that contributed to a lot of like the hate campaigns because they know if they caption the video some lying ass cap ass shit and get more of those views, then that would mean that's more views for them to collect their money from steak. That also ruined everything.
Company. I'm in no damn position to face any lawsuit. Like, I'm not the hero y'all think I am, okay? But you could check online for yourself of what I'm talking about and judge for yourself. Is that a lot of these pages post these clips, then lead people to their bio where they have their steak affiliate link. And every time someone uses it, they get a commission of whatever the person bets. Sometimes they're sneaky with it too and say to DM them just so they don't get caught and send the link like that. And on Twitter, these pages get community noted all the time because it's against the terms of service.
Literally. But no one wants to do shit. Yo, Elon Musk, come on, bro. We need to hire some more workers.
Nothing happens because they don't give a Elon made the company lose 80% value in 3 years. They needed everybody to stay on Twitter so these pages can post these clips with no consequences. And technically it's also copyright because you're posting someone else's clip for profit without their permission. Some people would say it's promoting the streamer for free, so who really cares at the end of the day? And usually that's true. Like, streamers or creators don't care a lot of times because it's free publicity. A lot of these pages are the reason why people like Speed and Kai blew up.
I think one thing that I hate that Twitter did, bro, is the verified check badges. And not because it made celebrities look less important. I could give a fuck about that. It's more of just like, there's people that are already parasocial about how people perceive them on the internet. So it's like the fact that you give them the ability to feel more important, at least on a place where it shouldn't matter. Now, granted, if you're using it for business purposes and you generally want to network with others and you think that's good, go ahead. But I knew a lot of people who just wanted the aesthetic and you just look cringe, bro.
Of course, I'm not speaking for every creator, but for me personally, I wouldn't care. Like, if people want to post me on TikTok or Twitter and make some bans, hey, go ahead, bro. The problem comes in though when these pages maliciously post content for views and completely lie about things. Like on TikTok, the amount this happens is absurd. And since everyone has a short attention span on there, no one decides to check the full context and go directly into the comments. These pages will blatantly cut a core.
Yeah, I don't know when it became a trend to lie on TikTok. Like, I know that was a thing on Twitter, but I've been seeing TikToks that, you know, gain crazy popularity and the captions are just a complete lie.
To the clip, then just make up some and spread it. For example, this clip I found out about AMP saying that Phantom explains why Kai.
And you know why I know like this works? Because a lot of people in my chat talking to me like, oh, Solid, did you see Phantom left AMP? Are y'all fucking dead ass right now? There's no way people are this slow. A group that has held this long with a member as important as Phantom, you think that wouldn't come to light with the whole group? Come on, bro. Y'all gotta use y'all thinking caps, but some people believe anything they see.
And that had him removed from AMP.
I hear Kyle going off. I don't know what's going on though. I'm screaming. It sounds like he screaming at somebody. It sounds different. It don't sound the same. I walk downstairs. I see Kyle just going off. I'm like, what's going on? Went downstairs. It was up. I ain't had to hear too much.
But it turns out,
dude, that was the clip of him, I'm pretty sure, when a stranger came into their crib. Oh my goodness, the engagement farming is insane.
This whole clip is a complete other scenario and has nothing to do with that. It takes 2 seconds of research to see the YouTube video he posted of him talking about how someone broke into their house. And because no one fact checked on TikTok,
they believe it.
Got 21K likes in a day. We really allergic to fact checking in our generation. These pages get so scummy, there's absolutely no low they won't reach. Like a couple of months ago.
And it's like, it's worse when people spread a lie and then the people that already hate that person retweet it more. It's even happening to female celebrities. I don't know if y'all see it, but have y'all seen those pictures of like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion looking chopped? And it looks so realistic. Like the AI has been getting way much more realistic to the point where it looks like, yo, it's actually them. But in reality, someone shifted their appearance and they're like, oh, like, did you really see how they look? How are people turning into haters that much? The internet is becoming more and more of a sad place.
Oh, one of these pages tried to false accuse I'm Dante of being a groomer. Most of my audience
I remember that.
Dante, but if you don't, he's one of the biggest music reactors for almost a decade. And if you know him, you know he's always a guy who just stays to himself and
he literally has a wife.
Doesn't cause any drama. Then one day randomly, one of these pages posted a legend text he had with a 16-year-old. And in real time, you could see the allegations get immediately put down because the girl in the video he posted was talking about someone else. But of course you had people immediately not checking anything and hitting him with the, man, Y'all just found out Dante's.
There were people that were commenting under that like, Kai Cenat, isn't this romance? Yo, how much of a hater can you be to tag someone else that has nothing to do with the situation on a completely falsified post? Bro, some of y'all just are sad. Your life is miserable and you want to take it out on others.
It's weird. I bet stop watching it. I truly think people have become so bored online, they will get happy when someone who's done nothing is getting hate. And I really think this problem is gonna keep getting worse. As more misinformation is being spread online and as AI becomes so advanced we can't even recognize it, I don't even want to imagine what the internet is gonna look like in 5 years. I think eventually these pages are gonna learn when someone with enough money comes around and sues them. Because this is an easy slam dunk in court of defamation. And the internet is so high.
That's true. That's true. I feel like, bro, with the amount of people spreading hate and just misinformation, that I would assume a lot of people are losing money, but I don't really see a lot of these going to court. Is it because anyone else could say, that wasn't me, my friend tweeted it or some shit? I don't know. But I feel like more people need to be held accountable.
These switch-ups could change in an instant. I guarantee a month from now, people are probably gonna go back to glazing Kai. And for Pat God, yeah, I don't know, he might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, the way they making fun of him, his whole fan base might be gone.
No, no, please don't hurt me. I'll call you know who.
Who are you gonna call, buddy?
Pat God, humble him. Pat God, humble him.
Yeah, go ahead, kill him.
Anyways, to wrap it up, it's inevitable that people get switched up on in the internet. My whole point of this video isn't to say you can't change your mind on someone you watch or used to. The only thing I think is annoying is the people who just hop on a bandwagon for someone getting hate, then immediately start glazing them again when they're getting love. Let me know what y'all think about it though. Follow
I'm gonna call Pat God on you, Tommy. Watch out. You better stop dissing him.
me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I
Love you guys consensually.
And until next time, I'm out.
Anyways, YouTube, that does conclude the internet switch up problem. Let me know any other instance that you see where people switched up. I will say, like, for example, I think Yusuf is a good example of people that switched up. They was hating on him, calling him chop, calling him, oh, boom, 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 XYZ, like you're a disgrace. But now that he got a degree, oh my goodness, Yusuf, we love you. The internet is just a weird place, bro. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, join us on Twitch, check out the gaming channel, all that good stuff, man. Black Sir for life. Love y'all. And peace.